Let's take a look at the build you saw in the ISA using the Jem'Hadar Vanguard Warship T6 using the Antiproton B cannon build. I'm using the Wide Arc Antiproton Dual Heavy Cannon damage pen and the Advanced Radiation Antiproton Dual Heavy Cannons from the Iconian reputation, I believe. Then Antiproton Dual Cannons damage pen. Advanced Temporal Defense Chronoton Dual Heavy Cannons from the Temporal reputation, and the Delphic Antiproton Dual Cannons from the Lockbox. Then the Elite Fleet Intervention Protomatter Deflector Array from the Fleet Colony, with the crit severity and chance. Then the Prevailing Fortified Impulse Engines from the competitive reputation with the Engineering, Speed Boost and Turn Rate, the Prevailing Fortified Warp Core, and the Prevailing Innervated Resilient Shield Array. I'm using the Critical Chance Severity one, the Hull Capacity one's nice too. And this gives you the 3-piece and 2-piece hull capacity, weapon specializations, and the damage, bonus damage, energy resistance rating. Then in the aft I use the Omnidirectional Antiproton Support Beam array from the Gamma reputation, I believe. No, from the competitive. And the Delphic Antiproton Turret from a Lockbox, and an Antiproton Turret. Then for devices I use the Subspace Field Modulator, the Red Matter Capacitor, the Battery Energy Amplifier. And for consoles I use the Sustained Radiation Field console from the Iconian reputation, so it's a 2-piece with the cannon, which gives Starship hull capacity and temporal hit points from the proc. Then the Chronoton Drive Actuator for the 2-piece with the temporal one, which gives directed energy damage bonus and crit severity. And then the Universal Covert Munitions Deployment, which is the 2-piece with the Omnidirectional for its 2-piece. And then the Hostile Acquisitions Console, the Polymorphic Probe Array, and the Dynamic Power Redistribution Module. Even though I don't have the 2-piece, the console itself is still really good. And then 5 Vulnerability Locators, AP. My colony doesn't have the tech consoles unlocked yet, and I haven't gotten an invite yet for this character. Otherwise I would be running 2 or 3 colony tech consoles. Then for skills I use a heavy tech focus. For a more detailed rundown, check my channel, there's a video there. And then I use Intelligence and Strategist for specializations. In Pugs, Miracle Worker helps you stay alive a little bit more, but for damage, Intel's better. Then for traits, I use A Good Day to Die, Self-Modulating Fire, Accurate, where you can get Superior Accurate, Anchored, Cannon Training, Context is for Kings, Fleet Coordinator, Inspirational Leader, and Intense Focus. And for Starship traits I use Cold Hearted, Emergency Weapon Cycles, Calm Before the Storm, Promise of Ferocity, and Withering Barrage. And for Space Reputation, Advanced Targeting Systems, Controlled Countermeasures which procs with Cold Hearted, Enhanced Shield Penetration, Magnified Firepowers, and Precision. And for the active reputation, use all the space ones basically. Then for the stations, I use a Pirate Eng, and 2 SRO techs, and Efficient Pirate Psi. Using Emergency Power to Weapons 1, Ox the Bat 1, Fall 1, Chemoside Lace Weaponry 2, Tech Banner Beta 2, Cannon Scatter Volley 3, Distributed Targeting 1, Narrow Sensor Bands 2, and Mixed Armaments 2. Then the Energy Team 1, Ox the Bat 1, Emergency Power to Weapons 3, and Hazard Emitters. And lastly the Active Duty Officers, which I have Attack Banner Beta restores Holman Firing, the Space Borg increase damage, chance for second crit chance buff on firing energy weapons, and 3 technicians for the Ox the Bat build. And the new Warfare for All. I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.